just make a little video on Bot Free Group at the moment.
What for?
Oh, just for social media.
No, I don't want it done, thanks.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Well, it's our company and I'm asking you not to do it.
Well, I can see it from the road, so...
Yeah, well, can you not film, please?
Well, I will, but I'll also...
Call the police, because you're not...
Call the police for someone with a camera?
Well, yeah, because you've done it to them over there.
Yes. And I got my drone as well, so we'll be sending the drone over to get some drone footage, so...
You're not doing it?
If you're doing 911, not saying 999, 101, sorry.
999.
999?
Yeah,
what are you going to report? A man with...
Please.
Oh, let me hear this. Man with a camera.
Please. It's harassment.
You've come out and harassed me, I'm not harassing you.
Hi there, and there's just on the industrial estate in Louth, and there's a strange chap walking around filming businesses and says he's sending drones up and taking footage and just...
Before we even dive in, let's set the stage. What begins here as a man filming from a public sidewalk quickly spirals into a clash of rights, authority, and misplaced outrage. On one side, we have an auditor who knows his legal footing, documenting from public space, even flying a drone. On the other side, employees who instantly jump to call the police instead of calmly addressing their concerns. And then, of course, the police themselves, who should know the law, arrive and stumble straight into confusion. This case isn't just about filming. It's about the bigger question: do feelings override rights? Stay tuned, because what unfolds is a textbook example of how public ignorance, private insecurity, and police overreach collide in one tense encounter. Here, the employee calls 911, claiming the auditor is weird and nosy for filming.
Doing it.
So what's the crack? What's going on?
Just doing a bit of videoing today.
Sorry?
Just doing a bit of videoing today.
Okay, what's the purpose of the video?
My purpose, really.
No. What's the purpose of the video?
Sorry? No. My purpose, really. Thank you.
What is the purpose of the video?
Do I have to answer that question?
Well, yeah, because it may be that you're breaking the law by if you...
Doing what? What law do you think I've broken?
Well, we'll start with GDPR rules.
Okay, that's nothing to do with the police. Is it?
Is it not?
No. And it isn't anyway, because I'm in public, I can film anything I can see in public, can't I?
Yeah, you can film in public, but if you're overflying private premises and videoing stuff that's on there, then that becomes a little bit of an issue.
No, incorrect, officer.
But pause for a second. When did being curious in public become harassment? What we're really seeing is discomfort being dressed up as danger. Instead of asking, is this actually illegal? The default response is escalation. Call the police. Notice the language: weird, nosy, harassment. None of these words describe crimes. They describe feelings. And that's the first major theme of this encounter. When private citizens confuse annoyance with illegality, they often pull police into situations where no law has been broken at all. This is where things go off the rails. The officer claims the auditor is violating GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation. But here's the problem: GDPR doesn't apply to private individuals filming in public.
The video, is that what you're saying?
Well, aeroplanes won't be able to pick up as much detail as a drone overflying some specific premises.
Small aeroplanes.
What is the purpose behind? What interest do you have in filming?
It's fine. I like industrial estates. So I go industrial estates making videos of companies I find interesting. Are you recording?
No.
It's flashing. There's a green light flashing.
Yes, it is.
Is that recording?
Flashing red, then I'll be recording.
Right, okay.
The green is not recording, so
right.
What law have I broken?
We don't know, you see, so we don't know that. So, but if you are not recording, that's fine. But you would have, one of your procedures you would have broke if you hadn't told me that.
Why is that?
Because you have to inform me. As well, you mentioned GDPR.
I can film anything I want in public. You've just come back.
No, not you. No, you're filming as a company. You're an officer working for the law. You have to, by GDPR rules, you have to tell me. Like the sign on the gate there.
It applies to organizations managing personal data. The auditor knows this and calmly corrects the officer. Yet instead of admitting the mistake, the officer doubles down. Why? Because legal buzzwords like GDPR sound authoritative, even when used incorrectly. This is classic: officers pulling out terms they half understand in hopes of justifying an intervention. But it backfires spectacularly here, exposing a lack of legal literacy. Here's where the hypocrisy becomes crystal clear. The officer insists the auditor must explain his purpose and even hints at restrictions. But when the conversation shifts to body cameras, the truth surfaces. Police are bound by GDPR to inform the public they're being recorded.
What are we going to do about you filming? Because it's clearly causing annoyance to people.
That's not my problem. I'm in a public area filming. I'm not annoying anybody. They're annoying me, to be honest. They're actually annoying me.
Called the police.
And they're annoying me. They come out and annoy me. He did. They annoyed me. I don't report them because I thought, well, just go back to work and leave me to it. So if you think they're breaking any laws, then please quote the laws I'm breaking. because I'm not.
Yet that requirement is often ignored. So on one hand, the officer challenges a private citizen for lawful filming. On the other, he sidesteps his own professional obligations. That's the double standard in play, law for you, but not for me. And the auditor, to his credit, calmly calls it out in real time. This section is crucial. The officer admits the auditor isn't breaking any laws but insists he's causing annoyance. Let's be clear, being annoying is not a crime. Police don't exist to protect people from feeling uncomfortable, they exist to enforce the law. But this officer slips into what's sometimes called feelings policing, where personal discomfort is treated like criminal behaviour.
On anything, that's wrong, isn't it, surely?
It's not the fact that I can't get you on anything, it's just that if you are causing somebody enough annoyance, and they're worried about people's private details being published on the internet and what have you, because there are certain things that are visible from or to your drone camera.
Yeah.
And they are rightly concerned that those will be published on the internet.
Absolutely, can be concerned. Put them inside. Because anybody, I can go on that public path and fly my drone. I could have done it secretly. I let them know what I'm doing.
Okay, but from their point of view,
yeah,
can you see why it would cause an annoyance if you are entirely in the right and you are exercising your right as a person to do something that they don't want you to do?
Yeah.
And you refuse to stop when you've been asked, even though it's their premises that are affected by your actions.
Well, they said there, we're highly secret, blah, blah, blah. They're a fragrance company. I'm like, highly secret fragrances? Really? You know, people really build themselves up to be bigger than they are, just to try to stop people exercising their God-given right, legal rights in this country, legal rights in this country, to video anything I can see.
The irony. The auditor himself says he could have filmed secretly but chose transparency. That should count for something. Instead, openness is punished, and legality is overshadowed by subjective irritation. It's policing turned upside down. Now we get the secret fragrance formulas excuse. Really? A fragrance company trying to act like they're guarding state secrets. This is a common tactic. Inflate the importance of your operations to justify restricting public rights. Businesses often claim privacy or security concerns, but those don't override the law. If sensitive information is visible from a public place, the responsibility lies with the business to secure it, not to police the public. What we're seeing is ego dressed as authority.
Does it not then become an issue because you can't see it from a public place, because your drone is going into a private place to take these images?
It's flying over in the airspace, which is controlled by the Civil Aviation Authority, and I obey all the laws for flying my drone. Civil Aviation Authority, there's no restrictions flying in this area, on this estate, wherever, so I can fly my drone free will all over this place. I feel you're annoyed. I don't understand. You're not the feelings police. You've got to remember this. You're not the feelings police. You're here to feel.
I'm not the feelings police. I just find it incomprehensible that
But you're like him. It's not up to you to understand what I'm here to do. It's not up to you to understand that, is it? If I'm here and not breaking any law, then basically you need to just walk away and let them know he's not breaking.
And once again, the officer seems more sympathetic to feelings than to the actual law. This moment says it all. The auditor bluntly tells the officer, "You're not the feelings police." And he's absolutely right. Law enforcement shouldn't linger out of personal irritation or try to understand behavior that's already legal. If there's no crime, the correct move is disengagement. Instead, the officer hangs around, revealing the real motivation, annoyance at being corrected. This is a prime example of authority being exercised not to uphold law, but to preserve ego. And that's dangerous, because when police act based on emotion rather than statute, civil liberties become negotiable. So what did we just witness? A textbook clash between rights and reactions. The auditor stood firm on the law.
Their clients' details, addresses, and what have you are on display.
Tell me this, officer. Do they have the right to tell me to stop videoing?
I think they've probably got the right to stop you from overflying their premises.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're incorrect.
I think they probably do.
I think you're incorrect.
If you look at the contracts when you buy a house, the property you own, then you also own the airspace above it. It doesn't stop at the roof of the house.
Maybe you do. That's all a bit grey, but...
So if you're overflying their property, then that does become a point where...
Right. Can you hear in the sky?
Sorry?
Can you hear in the sky? There's an airplane flying over.
Yes, there is.
So
exercising his freedom to record in public and fly a drone within regulations. The employees mistook discomfort for illegality, escalating unnecessarily. and the police, rather than calming the situation with knowledge, leaned on shaky legal buzzwords and emotion-driven enforcement. This wasn't about security, GDPR, or even drones. It was about misunderstanding and ego. The lesson: rights don't bend because someone feels uneasy. Law should stand above feelings, always. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom and policing breakdowns. Your support helps us keep exposing moments where authority meets accountability.
If they don't want you flying over, you know, like next to their businesses where there's information shown and things like that, I think they're polite, like, you know, so politely have to stop. Obviously, I appreciate you've said it's escalated. If they'd like you to stop, then just want to keep things, you know.
But what about my thing? So what about me? I've come here to make videos, and I want to make the video. So what about my thing?
Okay, well,
what about respect for me?
You could just please not get any kind of private information involved in that.
Well, that's not on me though. That's on them. You can't. If they've left private information out.
If you do publish these videos online,
Yep.
can you make sure that the information is unreadable?
I'll do my best if I think it's confidential, but you can't see anything. I'm 30, 40, 50 metres up. I can't even make faces out, you know what I mean? And everyone carefully what you're going to say next. I know there's one answer to this, and the answer begins with N.
So the answer begins with
N.
N for
No. When I said, do I need to?
well.
No, there's not a well, there's no buts to it. It's either a yes or a no.
It's open to interpretation. It depends, because if I feel that you've been involved in ASP, then yes, you do.
ASP?
The
CSP?
Police Reform Act.
What's
Yeah,
ASP?
social behaviour.